Hey everybody, this is Kellen Cash coming at you again, and I'm just over here thinking about in business when you get an offer that's way below the market value. Lowball offers. You see it a lot of times with people on sites like Craigslist and eBay is notorious people trying to low bid. It's kind of set up for that. But in business, you cannot accept lowball offers. And a lot of us have, and a lot of us try to work with we try to work with people, whatnot, but you can't accept the lowball offers. One, if they don't respect your time, they won't respect your mind, and you'll never do a good enough job for somebody who's clearly lowballing. Two, if they are lowballing you, they're lowballing their project, and they're not giving you enough money to make the project successful from the jump. Therefore, you're paying for their project. Now, you may think, oh, well, I'm just investing my time, but time is all that we really have in this life. But think about it even bigger into materials that are needed when you're talking about, for PR and social media. There may be some things, some ads that you need to buy. Are you going to pay out of that low ball offer out of your own pocket? So now you become a partner with them, except you don't benefit in the success. So do not accept lowball offers. You can't afford it. And if somebody wants you to take a lowball offer, start talking to them about the shares of their company and what you're going to get back. You know, it's a sad thing, but so many people come with so sad stories, and I'll get you on the back end. And I promise you, there never is a back end with the low ballers, because they have no real plan, they have no real push, they have no drive, they don't even know their purpose, because somebody real isn't going to try to lowball you. It's one thing when you're working with someone, but when it's a clear lowball offer, and if you've told your price, you can't afford a low. Nah, I can't take the low ball. So tell people straight up, I can't afford to do it at that price. But you go to Fiverr, go to sites like Freelancer, and you may find somebody. You may find somebody who's down to do it for that price. But don't take the low ball. It's the snowball for a downfall. I'm over here rapping, but I'm just trying to let you know you can't you can't accept it, especially when you know that your methods are effective and whatever you're doing, whether you were a plumber or in PR, you know that, hey, I'm good at what I do. I get placements with my clients. Um, I get the job completed. I sell the house, whatever you're into. If you know what you know, you can't accept the low ball. I wear multiple hats, and I really love what I do, especially the more I'm able to bring more people on and bring on team members. But it's like, I wear so many hats, and people try to, finagle. Hey, give me a piece of your company. Give me a piece of the project. Let me benefit, because the lowballers always want to tell you why the last thing they did was successful, or why, this is going to win and everyone's going to, make it big. It's no lowball offers. If you can't help me, and even if we barter, if you want to barter, that's another thing. Give me your car, give me the keys. It's all good, because you have something of value, and my time, I know, is of value, and my skill set, I know, is of value. And sometimes we're just so hungry to, we see a project and we're like, you know what? If we take that from 0 to 100, man, they'll ride with us forever, which they may, but at the same time, if they don't understand that the time that you put in to a 9 to 5, whatever that is, no one would ever ask you to work for free. So in business, you cannot work for free. You cannot go for the low ball. And don't believe that nonprofits are all broke. A lot of small nonprofits are doing 300,000. I know some who are doing 1 million in the first quarters. They're not broke, but if they don't have that money to put towards your time and your skill set, they really just don't want you, or they don't believe in their product or their organization enough. So don't fall for the, we're a nonprofit and we're nah. There's a lot of money for nonprofits. And I know where to find how much a nonprofit is making. That's all public information. We know where to go get it. That's part of the skill set and knowing and been around for over a decade. So don't believe that. And people with small businesses and they're like, I, I just have, whatever that amount is, that's for the low ball. I just have this. If you can't go and really say, look, I'm getting X amount of dollars per hour for this many hours, and this is above minimum wage, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it in your position because if you're making below minimum wage, why not just go work minimum wage? Again, if they don't respect your time, they don't respect their mind. A lot of folks are just used to getting over on people. And what it does, it snowballs into resentment. You start, getting upset. It starts messing with you mentally, stress wise. You can't accept the low ball. You cannot do it. So don't, there's databases where people can go try to find a lot of people who are cheaper than what you are. They're not going to get the quality, you know, and that's fine. Maybe they don't need that Neiman Marcus quality that you have. Maybe they need that Walmart quality. A shirt is a shirt, except until you see how it feels on the inside when you compare the two. But don't accept the low balls because you're better than that. And people have to budget out their dreams and what they want to do. And even with the community stuff, I'm telling you, I go through it. I've gone through it. I've accepted the low balls, and it just that person or that business, they can't grow because they don't know. And the first thing they don't know is how to treat people. The first thing they don't know is how to deal with people and say, man, my dream, instead of going out to eat, I got to put it towards my team. Instead of going to the movies, even at the matinee, I'm going to put it towards my team because this is how much I care about my dream. So remember, the low ball is setting you up to finance their project, and you can't afford to do that. And it's not going to be a good situation, a month down the line, 2 months down the line. And you gotta cut it, like the song says, you gotta cut it because the low ball is, it is a snowball. So just wanted to share that with you real quick. You guys be good. Have a good day, good night, top of the morning. This is Kellen Cash. I'm out. Stay blessed.